We, as yoga teachers, need to understand anatomy and why we're doing certain poses and what certain poses do on the anatomy, right? So I'm going to focus on the anatomy of the desk worker. What's happening in their anatomy when they're sitting here for 8 hours or how many hours a day? What muscles are pulling on what muscles are getting weak, what muscles are over, developed, and then what we can do when we teach a chair yoga class or a gentle yoga class to compensate for some of these areas. So basically, my focus is balancing the imbalances, right? That's what yoga is. It's creating the balance. So we got to look at what is the imbalance in the body. We see this rounded shoulder, right? What's the imbalance anatomically, and then what in yoga can help balance that? So let's look a little bit at the postures, right? Okay, so we're going to talk about the anatomy of the computer worker, common postures that we see with people who sit at the computer, movement principles and what counter movements we need to do, and we'll do some adaptations. What I'm trying to do is telling you what muscles we need to work on, then you guys start to think of what poses will do that, right? This is only going to be a representation of a small group of poses, but you might have favorite poses, and now you'll understand, like, oh yeah, that's a psoas stretch, oh that's a hamstring stretch, I have to make sure I add that in to my classes for these particular folks. All right, so let's talk a little bit about the business side of this. Does anybody teach corporate yoga, desk worker yoga? Anybody in that? You do? Okay, good.
I teach corporate yoga, but not desk worker.
Okay, desk worker yoga. Okay. So I would say in terms of businesses bringing in yoga, there's many different ways.